Alright. Alright. Night, Jeff. Thanks for stopping in, though. Much appreciated.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
A officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box. And there's nowhere to run the football.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for KC. 48 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster from
Flip
8
it.
yards out. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Flip it.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Harrison Butker is on for. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Another pick, let's go.
And the return this time will go after the 42-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown.
Daddy!
Marquez
Scantling, let's go!
And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening
Flip it!
ball game.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running.
I'm feeling myself, you guys.
Ability, but to really
I'm feeling it.
You have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Feeling that Mahomes magic.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Now the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Running on first down with Gasket. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Oh, Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Tua. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's now 4 completions in a row. Good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good
let's go.
Get that one out of the rotation.
Thanks for that like, David.
And let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
If anybody would like to get a game, just send the invite. I'll play anybody.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tua.
Let's go!
For the 3rd time.
Got another pick. Let's go! The young PS5. He quit, you guys. That's 1 win. We got 1 W. We got 1 W. Give me 1 sec, you guys. Alright. You guys, we're going to take a short intermission real quick. Alright, I'll be right back. Thanks, David. Yeah, I feel like I'm on fire right now. Not gonna lie. I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, you guys. I'm back. Let's get some more games in, shall we? Woo! Alright. And actually, David, you probably wouldn't believe me, but I'm actually 36. I look really young. '93 and '90 is not bad. Won 6-game winning streak. Let's go, 6-game winning streak on ranked.
home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by one Thornhill.
Let's go.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You got a pick.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll buy some time right. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll get this to the 32.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
Use your pick, let's
Snead.
go.
And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out
Good
why they're
bit.
still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
43!
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. To the sideline, and he's got it.
Let's go. Clip that.
The judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. They'll get 23 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game. Anyway, it's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Mahomes will throw for it, and he will get in to make it 8-0.
Let's go.
So they go with the pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The Hippocratic Oath. First, do no
Sack.
harm. Right now, they're arming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
And this turns into
Safety!
disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run.
Babe, can I have the charger?
Which charger?
For the phone.
Yeah, go for it.
Can you get it for me, please? I don't touch nothing.
That's the wife, you guys.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Don't mind the wife, she's just token.
Keep me alone.
Alright, we're 2-0 tonight so far. Let's keep it going. You know, let's find someone to play against. Let's take a first loss. Gotta find someone to play though.
See, this game is dumb as shit. Sheesh. I don't be going through this shit. He's got unlucky, my guts. Every dog got his fucking day, bro. Every dog got his fucking day. I don't be going through this shit. I've been winning so fucking much, Madden gotta do this shit to me. For real. Madden gotta do this shit to me. The way I've been winning? No, I'm not. Shorty, what's good? How you feeling? Madden fucking with me right now. Yo, Knox is coming clutch every time, but I ain't get shit off of it. You feel like figuring out his age your name? You still ain't figured out how to change your damn name yet? What the fuck? Bro, I can't even change his route. No! Get that damn momentum down. Come on for a momentum to break through the damn needle. Touch your feet, Josh. Get that damn momentum down. Hell no. He ain't going like that. Shit. That damn momentum needle was finna break through the damn level. He ain't going out like that. Hell no. But the Bills is not the right team to pick against Miami. They so fucking slow. The guy rather play me. I would rather play the Saints. For the 6-piece big nugget, let's go! Let's go! I said, what up, cuz? What's good? Nick with the sticks in. Good, what's good, bro? GG, Shannon, GG's, y'all. Let's go, man. Got that 50, man. Let me see the 50s in the chat, man. Why you doing that? I'm not even trust that nigga arm. I don't even trust that nigga arm. Let's go! I told you I didn't trust that nigga arm, bro. Fuck that. Let me just see what you want. Let me see what you want. Let's play. Here we go, y'all. Let's go score. Let's go score, y'all. Appreciate all the love, y'all. He said I've been on my PlayStation 5. Yeah, Gary, you be on the PlayStation 5. You need to get on the Xbox. That's the best.
We'll just send an invite and see if someone accepts it. How about that? Why nobody on? Alright, we might try to get one more game of this, and then we might switch to Cold War for a while. Alright, we might try to get one more game of this, and then we might switch to Cold War for a while. Oh, we got the Chiefs versus the Chiefs.
sight that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Okay.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well,
It's going to be a crazy game, you guys.
That was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 42 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play action sack. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away.
Jesus, it's that good, you guys.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now here's Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Mahomes now on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
What's up, everyone? If you're tuning in, hit that like, share, follow.
On first down, Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now it's Mahomes again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. And on that one, the production just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target.
Let's go, you guys. Turn me up. Back in the lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go. And I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Clip that pick.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback. What's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game. But I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete.
Let's go. That's what you call defense.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football underway now on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls. From the 41, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And it's a huge
Let's
return
go,
as he brings
Clippy.
us back down to the 15-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. The quick slant caught. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Mahomes going to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they run.
And that is caught for the
Touchdown!
Kansas City.
Let's go!
Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Butker on for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Let's go. Another pick. Let's go.
42-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And that'll keep this a 9-point game. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. L'Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And again, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Butker pulled it. It's no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within one score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Down inside the 10.
Let's go. Turn me up, you guys.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught.
Nice touchdown.
For a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, nice play.
43
I like it.
And the Chiefs have got it
Something
back
I would
to a
do.
2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat. And he's across for 2 points.
I'm not worried. You can have that too. I like Kelsey. He's my favorite.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Mahomes to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Mahomes. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Mahomes to throw it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they aren't.
I'm not worried, dude. I already know what you're going to try to do.
Try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got
GG though.
Trying to create space, and there isn't a
GG.
for your defense. What you're trying to do is make sure.
GG.
If you're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Juan Thornhill, and the Chiefs will take
realize
over
I'm
here
messing
just
with
shy
you,
of
right?
30. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and
GG. I told you I was messing with you. Gotta mess with them, you guys. Gotta mess with them.
And on that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
All right. 3-0 tonight.